everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am here today. It is Saturday. It is a rainy Saturday. It rained all day Friday, and now it's Saturday and it's raining. But I'm back today. I am chilling at home today. I had to work, and this was my last Saturday working, guys. Yes, my new position does not require me to work any Saturdays, even though I was only working like every third Saturday, but I've always loved having my weekends off, so this is my final Saturday. So I'm home now, and I'm just relaxed. I'm sitting here waiting on Amazon because I have a package that's going to be delivered today. And actually, I'm going to bring you a retro readers haul. I did one, oh, was it two? I think I did one or two of these before, the Oprah inspired readers. And so I was gifted some readers, and so I want to bring it. A lot of us over 50, you know, our eyes ain't 20/20 no more. And mine, definitely, with the type of work I've been in, the field that I've been in most of my life, the computer screens have just ruined my eyes. And now I know to have the blue light blockers. So these are blue light blockers, and they're the retro dupes of Oprah's glasses. Oprah will be wearing some nice eyewear, but I think Oprah's glasses are, you know, a few $1,000s. So this is for those who are into the readers. I have readers everywhere in my bathroom, my kitchen, my car. I got about 2 pair at my job because I have to make sure I have them, because whenever I need to read fine print, I need a pair of readers. I can see anything from a distance. I can read any signs or whatever, but that close-up print gets to me. So if you're interested in that, be looking out for that video upcoming in the next week. And yeah, so I am back today with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the new subscribers. Thank you for my OGs. Thank you for my sisters who just really show me love, man. Y'all gonna make me get emotional. There are some sisters that, you know, all of you all are beautiful, beautiful women. Everybody that's beautiful, but it's a group of women who always, you know, say that little extra, do that little extra, just to let me know that they really do rock with me. They really do care. I got a message from one of the sisters that said that she's waiting for me to do a meetup because she will travel for it. Man, that touched my heart, that someone would be willing to travel. Not that I'm in their area, but they would travel if it's, you know, close enough to them to be able to attend. And that means a lot to me. And that is what this channel is here for, is to build that bond of sisterhood, because I consider you all to be my friends through this platform. We are girlfriends. We are a support system for one another. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the world to me. But I'm back today. I have another video that I want to talk about. I've been on this little, I guess, series of talking about being better and getting out and being a present in this time, even where we are in our life. If we feel that we're at that stage of life that we're not relevant still, and we can't do certain things, or we still can't seek our dreams and our aspirations, we feel like we've let time pass by, you're not too old. If you're not physically at a point where you cannot get out and do things, then it's not too late, and it's still time for you to do things. I have had an invite by a dear friend of mine, somebody that I just really, really care about, to go to Hawaii, guys, in October. All expense paid. Look at God. Look at God be showing up in my life. It's showing out. So if all is well, guys, and I'm still here, this body is still in good condition, you guys will have an amazing vlog coming from Hawaii. And I'm thinking he said Honolulu. I'm not real 100% sure, but Honolulu. So y'all stay tuned for that. Stay subscribed so you'll be able to see that vlog. But today, I want to talk about something else. I got notes, guys. Let me show you how my little calendar, my desk calendar book be. I write stuff all over it when I'm inspired by things and messages. And this one I saw, I think it was a video that I watched, and it said this, and it resonated with me because it felt like what I've been going through the last few years. And this one is entitled, "Sometimes You Lose to Win Bigger and Better Blessings." Sometimes you lose to win bigger and better blessings. I start that off like it's a sermon, don't I? like the preachers do. But anyway, I'm laughing at myself. But anyway, yeah, sometimes you do have to lose in order to win. Sometimes the things that we think are for us, y'all listen closely, because this resonates with me on a level that I cannot even explain. Sometimes the things that you think are for you, everything feels good, everything looks good, and you feel like it's the right thing for you. And then when you get in the midst of it, you start having those little doubts and those little nudges and those little gut feelings that is all your intuition. And then you realize that that was not the decision or the choice that you should have made. And you end up having to walk away from it, or it ended up being taken away from you. And you feel like all I do is lose. You can apply that to a relationship you may have gotten into, that you had all these expectations, or you had all these plans and dreams and aspirations of what that would be like, and then you get involved, you get into it, and then all of a sudden it just out of nowhere it just disintegrates, and then you turn around and you're looking like, what happened? How did this happen? It didn't feel that way. That could be even relative to a marriage, or just, a significant other, friendships, man. I've experienced that with some friendships where you thought that this person you would grow old together. You have friends that you've had since you were children, and you felt like nothing would ever come in the way of that. You may be distant from time to time, because of life. Life will do that. But when you're truly friends at heart and in spirit, you're never far away. And when you get together, you still pick up like it's yesterday, like it was today. It doesn't feel like you lost time. You have to catch up on everything, but it still feels so relevant, like, you've been a part of that person's life every day. Me and my bestie, we have our moments where we talk like every day, or we text every day, and then we might go periods of 2 to 3 weeks where we have not communicated, and then we catch up. And that could be a 2, 3, 4 hour call or FaceTime, because sometimes when we've gone 2 or 3 weeks, we want to see each other, so we'll FaceTime so that we can talk. But I don't look at it like she's not my friend because we haven't talked. Life gets in the way of that, right? So sometimes it's like that. So I'm not talking about those relationships. We're talking about those relationships that you find out that maybe you've outgrown them because the path you're on, they don't respect it, or they try to tear it down in some way, or they try to make it seem like you feel that you are better than them in some sorts. And this has been something relative to a few of the videos I've left recently. So I said, I'm going somewhere with this. Someone needs to hear this. And sometimes those relationships dissolve. And, like I said, put it in any area of your life that is relevant to whatever type of relationship it is, or that dream job you had. And like I did, when I got here, I was blessed. I feel like that job was for a season, because I needed work in order to be able to relocate back here and still be able to take care of my livelihood and contribute to helping out with my mom. And so I needed that job. So that job was for a season, but that job was not where I was supposed to stay. And sometimes you have to look at life that way. Sometimes the things that you get in life is for a season. It's not your forever. It's temporary, because it's a stepping stone to something else. So sometimes you lose things so that you can receive better. And I've always looked at my life like, why do it seem that I lose in life? But when I get to thinking about it, when I take the time to reflect, and I say to myself, every time I felt like I lost something, the Almighty came and gave me something that was even better. Even better. And I don't question it now. It resonates so deep in my spirit now that when I do lose stuff now, it may sting for a moment. I might feel it for a moment, and I may say, because I'm that person that I love my girlfriends. I love my, I don't like losing people. That's just a part of me. But sometimes I have to accept it and understand that it was for that season, and that season has passed, and then I have to just move on. But every time that happens, either the bonds and relationships that I have with the people that I know ain't going nowhere, they become stronger. Stronger, why? That is God just saying, hey, I got you. And I'm going to comfort you through this. You know, even with the loss of my dad. And I think my relationship with my dad meant more to me right now is because I needed a parent that's present. See, my dad had nothing wrong with his mind. My dad was still sharp. My dad was very active. He was an outdoorsman. I showed you in that clip when I drove up on the property. I didn't want to really put their home out there. My daddy built that home himself with the help of one of his friends. It took him over a year. He was a carpenter. He did things like that. He did all the landscaping. He built all the sheds and the barns and the garages in the different areas of that property. He built his own home. So I've always had this high regard for my dad and his skills. And I needed someone like that because I know that if I needed to talk to a parent, I could go to him because my mom is not at that place where I could go to her and say, Mom, I need some advice. But my dad was. So it makes me feel like, okay, even though my mother's body is still present, her mind isn't. And, you know, when I talk to her, I have to just listen to her talk about things that were important to her. And she was a nurse, and that's what she talks about. So that's why I miss my dad so much, because I just miss him being there so I could just lay on my dad, or the times when he just kissed me, or, you know, he meant a lot. But I look at it like now, you know, my bond with my dad grew over time after I lost my mom to her mental, her mind being taken away. And it actually helped me to have a better relationship with my dad. So he don't ever just take something away without giving you something else. And so I want you all to remember that. If you're losing things right now, something else is coming down the pike. Something else better for you. Something else that's going to elevate you more. Something else that's going to make you stronger. Something else that's going to bring you tremendous joy and happiness. And sometimes it does not happen instantaneous. Sometimes it takes a moment, because sometimes you need to learn from those choices you've made. And you need to reflect on why you did certain things. And remember, what your worth is and your value is, so that you don't make the same type of choices again. But sometimes you will lose things. But I always believe if you're striving to do what's right in this world and put out good things in the world, you will receive it back tenfold. Always believe that. You got to believe in what you want in life. And although sometimes it may not look exactly like what you designed or you thought you was going to get in your mind, it's going to always be better. And I could not have ever dreamed that I would end up in a place, where I'm living here now, because I don't know how long I'll be here. Like I said, my mother, honey, she's a stubborn woman. She might outlive all of us. But I don't know if things go by the natural order of life. I don't know how long I'll be here till my mother transition. But I look at it like the Almighty God made it comfortable for me, and things that resonates with me like nature and water. And then the job I got was one that was not going to drain me mentally and overexert me and have me stressed out because I have to crunch all the time. But one where I can actually exercise the things that I do good, that I'm good at. Guys, I'm telling you, you got to believe. You got to believe that. And when you're sowing good seeds into the world and you putting out good things, they're going to come back. They will come back. And I know some of us going through some darkness right now, because I've had my share. But the sun rises every day, even though sometimes, like today, the clouds are out covering that sun. But trust me, it's up above. And they're going to burn away, and the sun will come out again. So always remember that. Sometimes you will have to lose in order to receive bigger and better blessings. And I thought I should share that with you all today. So have a wonderful rest of the weekend, whatever you may be doing. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, always peace and love, kisses and hugs. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.